I got a life-changing phone call from my mother one afternoon. And that phone call was to tell me that she had just been diagnosed with breast cancer.
I was diagnosed with prostate cancer after a routine checkup. I never thought it would be me.
When I was diagnosed, it was instant fear.
As awareness of the cancer grows, so does fear of getting diagnosed with that disease.
A 40-year-old woman has a 1 in 63 chance of getting breast cancer before she turns 50.
When you're diagnosed with cancer, everything you know is useless, and everything you need to know is hard.
Good afternoon, Cancer Detection Program, Every Woman Count. Are you calling for your yearly breast exam and mammogram?
Today, the Northern California Cancer Center is a nationally recognized leader in cancer research and education. Its research programs investigates who gets cancer, why they get cancer, and also ways of preventing cancer.
Well, it's hard to believe that it's been 30 years since Northern California Cancer Center was started. At that time, there was no institution that brought together all of the people, all of the forces to help these patients that needed so much.
My doctors have been following me for 18 months, so it shouldn't have been a shock that I had prostate cancer, but it is a shock when you get a diagnosis like that. The main question was, what kind of treatment do I get? That's when you need good, solid, practical, reliable information.
Everybody's scared to death of the word cancer, and they don't want to really seek out that information. What they want to know is how to protect themselves and their family. So we'll get programs on what risk is all about. How do you ask your doctor the questions that are hardest for you to ask, and how do you manage that information?
I think that the only way we're going to beat this disease is to prevent it. The only way that we're going to be able to prevent it is to learn what causes it. And in order to do that, we've got to do really high-quality cancer research. One thing that our organization is very privileged to be a part of is the Family Registry for Breast Cancer. This is an enormous project with 6 centers worldwide where we are enrolling women with breast cancer as well as their sisters and daughters. We're not only collecting their blood so that we can look for genes, but we're also interviewing them about all sorts of things that we think might be associated with breast cancer, thereby building this incredible resource for being able to ask questions about the interactions of genes and the environment in causing breast cancer.
I called my daughters and I told them that I, needed to have a biopsy done. So the plan of attack was to kill this cancer.
This organization was founded on an idea of a partnership between different institutions. Often these are motivated by the fact that we have a very interesting population. We also have our cancer registry where we can identify patients in a very efficient way, and so it really facilitates the research. And so a lot of these organizations come to us to help them with the ideas that they had.
The phone call was incredibly difficult and incredibly terrifying. Suddenly, we were one of the statistics as a family. We were dealing with the fact that my mom was facing an incredibly challenging time, the most difficult time of all of our lives. And I reached out to the Northern California Cancer Center, and I was so grateful because this organization provided us with information and resources.
We have a wonderful program here at the Northern California Cancer Center called Cancer Detection Programs, Every Woman Counts. And in 6 different languages, we answer calls from all over the state of California.
Buenas tardes, programas para la detección del cáncer. Cada mujer vale. ¿En qué le puedo ayudar? At this program, what we do is provide information for women who are looking to have examinations for the breast or the cervix, and Our program provides those resources to women who are low income, who have no medical coverage.
You do pre-qualify for the free breast exam and mammogram, and I'll be sending you a list of doctors in your area.
I do feel very proud to be able to be a part of something that's making such a big impact for women throughout the state.
I'm going to go ahead and send you these 3 providers.
And we know that it's a joy saving thousands of women's lives every year.
NCCC is on the cutting edge of cancer research. One of the areas of concern is the environment. One study we're working on today is childhood leukemia, which is the most common cancer among children, and whether its risk is increased by exposure to pesticides, traffic, and other air pollutants.
I am thankful for an organization like NCC. I mean, it's located in Fremont, and look at, I'm here in Sacramento. So that means the arms of the organization are reaching out.
Cancer is a reality. It touches us all. You should get involved so you know more about this disease, so that you're able to help friends or family when they come to you. The more you know, the better you'll be.
I'm thankful for today. I woke up this morning. It wasn't promised to me, but I am thankful.
I think so many of us take for granted our health, and in this case, a mother that was 19 years old when she had me, she was always like my big sister, and I thought she'd be there forever. And I think like so many of us, we realized quickly that that's not always the case. When I got the call from my sister that our mother had breast cancer, obviously I was shocked and dismayed, but I was also very appreciative of the good work of NCCC to make sure that they were there for my sister, my family, and of course our mother. Things looked good for a while, but like so many of the stories, things started getting worse. And again, NCCC was there, and I just want to express appreciation on behalf of my family, the Newsom family, on behalf of my father and sister. I want to thank all the unsung heroes, the volunteers, and the people that make this organization one of the best organizations in the state. Thank you for not only helping my family through this, but thank you for helping the countless other families throughout Northern California. You do great work, and I appreciate it.